It is Thursday, January 13th, about 2:30 in the morning. We have a few more hours still until the Kickstarter page reaches its deadline, but I think it's pretty safe to say that we've obtained $1,000. Very glad for that. Thank you to everyone who has pledged. I can't begin to express how much it means that you guys are willing to help us out and let us really obtain this dream to make this Tokusatsu-inspired film, or the pilot episode of an ongoing web series. This is something I've been working toward for a long, long time, and to be honest, I wasn't sure if we would even be able to get $1,000. But thank you so much. I really appreciate it, and we won't let you down. I have assembled a great team, a great crew, very, very talented people, and my role in this is really, as a director and producer, I'm a focal point for everyone else's creative abilities. So it's not just me who's making this. There's other people as well, and we're all in it together, and we're going to do the very best job that we can, and going to make something that's really, I think, it's going to really stand out amongst many of the other web series out there. I realize that the RPG Fanatic show is not the greatest production wise, and don't think that that's how GKaiser is going to be. GKaiser is if we do everything correctly, you're not going to be able to know that there was barely any money put into it. It's going to stand out from the crowd, I believe, and we have the right people to do it. So thank you again. I also want to point out that I have made a new RPG Fanatic website, and the link will be down here right in the description. And with this website, it should be so much more easier now to find the content that is on the YouTube account. I don't just have the RPG Fanatic videos there. I've also stuck an other videos section that has a lot of different things that I think some of you will enjoy. So please check it out. And I'll also ask this other thing. Many of you have said that the RPG Fanatic videos, you think they should be more popular. I do too, and it's really hard to market this show. It's so niche, and there's so many other game reviewers out there. You know, everybody's screaming, everybody's asking for someone, you know, posting on a forum or something. So what I ask is this: you, the fans, why don't you show it to people that you think would like it, and get them to watch the show. It should be very easy now to navigate the videos and see what's there. Much easier than the old site, and much easier than just the YouTube itself, because I don't have access to the series tab. So it's really hard to actually dig through there and, you know, really try to find the videos. I've tried to put little tabs in the corners, and I've tried to make them sort of transparent so they're not too standoutish. But I realize that's not enough, and I wish I could do more with YouTube channel, but it's really up to Google. But with this website, I believe I've made it as easy to navigate as it's ever going to be to find the videos. So spread out, spread the word, basically. You know, keep circulating the tapes. To pull a line from Mystery Science Theater. Keep circulating the tapes. You know, show the video to other people who you think will like it, and get the word out there. That's the only way the show's going to become popular. I don't have the money for marketing. The majority of my views, I can see where they're coming from, and most of them, people are just randomly wandering in through YouTube on their searches. And as we know, that YouTube is not the easiest place to search for game reviews specifically. You know, there's a for some reason that there's a section for flight simulators, but there isn't for game reviews. So what you can do, you can put links to videos in your signatures if you post a lot on forums. You can make a thread even and say, you know, I really like this show, and I think you guys, you know, might like this as well. When people are discussing other game review shows, you can, you know, mention this show, and that would really improve, because as it stands right now, the show is not paying for itself. It really isn't. It's not paying for itself. which is why everything's so crappy. Don't think that I paid for this new camera here with any of the proceeds from the show. This thing is on credit. I have to pay that back in July. This show is just not making money. I mean, it's making money, it's just not making much money, if you know what I mean. I'm probably getting a $100 check every 3 months, basically. And that's not enough to pay for the show. I mean, I've been trying to save up to fix my PC so I can, do some PC games. But it's just not happening. I've considered doing a Kickstarter project just for the RPG Fanatic show to raise some more funds, but I mean, it feels weird because I know that the show is not making enough money to support itself. Yet I'm going to ask the fans to give us more money to, review games. It just seems weird to me to do that. I'd really prefer if the show could support itself. Because it's not like we're putting a lot of money. I want to put a lot of money into it. I mean, the most expensive thing is going to be trying to get like Xenogears, for example, and Lufia 2, and Earthbound. Some of these games to review that are kind of pricey, and it's not getting any better because now people are all into this whole. I'm going to take the best copies of the games I can find and put them in plastic. It's ridiculous. The whole the video game collectible scene where people are, have you seen that yet? Where people have basically had it as if it was like a coin. They've sealed it in plastic. It's been sealed inside this plastic, and it becomes ridiculously worth more because of that, I guess. It's just dumb, and it's going to make things harder to get these games and to do with them as they were intended to be done, to play them, not to hang them, in a wall, on your shelf, or on a wall, or whatever, or just sell them amongst people. They're meant to be played. That's what they're for, and it's just kind of silly, I think, that people are wrapping these game cartridges in plastic and just selling them just for the value of the object and not the value of the story and the entertainment value. I mean, it's just so silly to me, this is my that's my take on it. The whole, yeah, I collect games because I want to play them. I have very little interest in collecting games that cannot be played. It's just silly. So yeah, check out the website, and thank you again for everyone who has supported GKaiser. We will not let you down. We'll make a great show, and keep checking with the blog, and I will be continually keeping people in contact with what's going on with that. I should have another review here shortly. Gotta be honest, some of the games that I've been wanting to review, or trying to review, I'm not really wanting to play these games, but I realized that I haven't really done any bad games in a while, and trying to force myself to play these really bad games is really, really hard. You have to really give the Angry Video Game Nerd some props for playing through some of those crappy games that he's done. Because I try to do this with computer RPGs, and it's just absurd because it's so much longer to go through these games. And some of these I'm not going to be able to go all the way through it. They're just so bad that I want to stab myself in the face with a pencil or a knife or something because they're just so awful. So I will focus on what makes them awful, and hopefully by discussing what makes them so bad, people, gamer developers maybe will one day realize, hey, maybe we should stop doing some of this shit because it's not working. The game isn't fun for us to play, it ain't going to be fun for them to play. I'll get into that later, but again, thank you so much. This video is running a little too long. I'm tired. I have to stay up tonight to do my laundry, so thought I'd make this video. Peace out, people.